real close to our affiliates in our areas, because I think the number one thing is community. And we preach to our folks in the stores that do raise the money for the people because it stays in their community. And the people need our help simply, and we're lucky enough to have a business that has done real well. Even through the economy, it's been challenging, but we're fortunate to have a lot of locations, therefore we see a lot of customers, so we can truly be a benefit.
Our region consists of 4 states: Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Colorado. It's important to get across that we are partners with UCP, both at a community level and at a corporate level.
The whole UCP organization, for us, it gives us pride to be able to help and give back and be a part of a very, very solid organization.
In some of the areas that I've worked in where they've been doing it for 15 or 20 years, they're kind of side by side. They know UCP and Circle K they go together. We're a newer region here. We haven't had stores out there that long, so we're building that kind of brand right now.
Whenever we first hire a new employee, first day training, when we're going through orientation, we have to let them know who we are. We are Circle K. Who we help? UCP. They have to know that.
I think UCP is a great charity because of their executives all the way down to what I'll call their frontline folks. And they all have something in common. That's what I call the sense of urgency. They know that we've got to overcome and adapt and get things done quickly in both organizations, both sides.
I knew there were needs. I didn't know how many needs. I didn't know how severe the needs were. I think people often have the mistaken idea that for any problem, any need that a person has, there's some type of government program out there that will see them through. That is just not the case. It has to come back many times to private charities.
We couldn't do it without them. Not only Circle K, but their vendors and suppliers. They really understand and go all out to provide the funding that allows us to do the services and provide the programs that we do to those we serve.
Part of our philosophy at UCP is life without limits. So really, it's one of those ideas that if you focus on the positive, people will show you what they're capable of. So really, even though we do take into consideration limitations, we want to focus on those abilities in order to increase functioning.
Good talking.
We integrate all our therapies, physical, occupational, and speech therapies, into our preschool program. So the kids are actually working on therapy and educational elements throughout the day.
Our goal is to make sure that every child that comes through our program is prepared for mainstream school. And we want the child who stands next to the child in a wheelchair to understand that that child's no different, and that's really where it starts.
We serve a broad range of people, and I'm thrilled to say that the lab is open to anybody who would like to come for a hands-on experience with the technology. It's an official demonstration site for the Texas Technology Access Program. Are there newer things out there? Yes. Do I hope to get them? Of course I do.
My name is Patrick Muffet.
Marcus is 23 years old. Since high school, he lived 9 places. He moved into one of our group homes about 2 years ago, and his life has been stable ever since.
We currently have 7 residences, and although they are staffed, the individuals have their own rooms, and they can be as independent as possible. Through our advocacy programs, we really work hard to educate the community, understand that if an individual wears glasses, that makes them have a disability. Their eyesight is not as good as the next person, so everybody's a little bit different, and that's okay.
As a Circle K employee, you see every different kind of person there is. There isn't just one shopper. With the amount of people that come through our store, if you get that 12 or 15 cents, that adds up.
Would you like to donate to UCP?
Store managers are absolutely encouraged to be creative and to look for ways to raise money for UCP. We get the stores excited by creating a sense of competition. So they'll do bake sales, they'll do auctions, they do all kinds of fun, exciting things.
Like we got a raffle which we're doing right now for a beaded boot, which I made just for the cause of helping UCP.
My teams in both Oklahoma and Dallas have really gotten jazzed behind it because all of my folks have gone through this facility, and They've seen what help this facility actually does, so touching it firsthand was very, very good for them.
You know, just open our mind like, wow, it goes a long way. Like I say, what goes around comes around. I mean, I'm just helping my fellow neighbors, I'm just helping my relatives, my friends, just be the community.
I probably frequent here whenever I'm in the area. I watched a young man named Oscar and his brother grow up here, and several times I came when he really couldn't walk that well, and now he's running. So he's done things that most of us have never done. You know, I've played sports. A lot of our folks in our office have accomplished things, but you know, I was never given that type of a challenge in my whole life. You know, maybe I can't help Oscar walk better, but I promise you I can help provide the finances that can help him get the help to walk better.
Disability doesn't mean inability, right? So just being part of that solution is just great, and being part of the Circle K company just make it even more larger than life for me.
I don't know that I would say that it makes you a better person, but I believe that it helps you remember what is important.
I just think it's important because it needs to be done. For one, there's just so many people out there that need help. So for us, that's just part of what business should do. You do need to give something back. We believe in it, and so that's our cause.